first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Boston Celtics, will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Magic. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but it's Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Black in at the point. White finds Brown. Nice D from Wagner.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Black. And Carroll with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Carter from the arc. Rebound Boston. Holiday looking for an opening. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Banchero outside. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Okay, thanks, Allie. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Tatum passes to White. Outside Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. That shot missing.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. He's guarded by White. Banchero against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's hear it for the 407.
Boston's go. Back to Brown. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Black. Wagner with a screen on Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
That puts them in the lead.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
The Magic have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Black passes to Banchero. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice jump shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Tatum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum, really helping him down low.
Black passes to Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Puts it up. The jumper from the wing off target.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
There's a screen. The 3 from Banchero. On target from range. Banchero's got 5 points.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Wagner. Brown, no good. Orlando has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Black passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
The Magic making a switch here. Batase's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. And so he's able to get one of two.
Well, look, Banchero's a guy who can put the offense on his back, and sometimes he can do it for long stretches.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Orlando, Goga Batadze. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Paolo Banchero. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Brown. Pass to Hauser. Horford, a screen on Carter. Takes a 3. Hauser can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner for 3. Buries it from 3. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
White, the pass to Brown. Spins. Pass to Holiday. The kick out to White. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner on the wing. Here's Black. Carter, a screen on Holiday. Black. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Horford outside. Pass to White. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. White's got 5.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Wagner outside. Here's Batadze on the wing. Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Holiday. And another basket for Orlando. 59 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Franz Wagner.
And Brown doesn't mind getting roughed up on the way up. In fact, he embraces it.
And the first one at the line is good.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. And both free throws good for Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Celtics trail by 4. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Houston passes to Isaac. Here's Banchero. That one's wide left. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Orlando ahead. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Orlando leading by 4. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Anthony is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Banchero in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. The shot no good. Boston's shooting only 31% of the game. Pritchard, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem.
Screen on Tatum, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Boston on offense, trailing by 2. Outside Tatum, puts up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Banchero. And here's Anthony. Picked by Isaac. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Tatum passes to Cornette. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Here's De Silva. Down low. Here's Anthony. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Tatum against Banchero. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Over Banchero. Tatum can't hit. Orlando leading. Pass to De Silva. Anthony outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Over Anthony. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Sit down.
stops Porzingis. He's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Carter. Here's Black. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Orlando, Black. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He does not get the second one. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Horford can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Pritchard. Pure from three-point range. Pritchard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Black. Horford pulls it in. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Porzingis surveying the floor. Here's Pritchard. The teardrop. Good work there as it goes. Pritchard's got 9.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Here's Black. Pass to Anthony. And Carroll with a screen on Holiday. Here's Anthony. Orlando again missing. The Celtics with the lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. Here's Horford. He's checked by Carter.
The wily old vet, Horford, drawing contact around the rim.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And he drops the first.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Both good from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Wagner. Carter, a screen on Brown. Wagner for 3. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the break, Jaylen Brown.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Batase's checked in for Orlando. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Porzingis comes in for Tatum. Orlando with the ball. 6-point game. Now Wagner. He's got 5. Pass to Carter. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2. Goga,
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics lead by 4. White with it. He's got 5. Here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Here's Batase. And there's the rejection. White looking it over. This one for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Wagner. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Brown. White on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Brown. The 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They get it back. Now here's Carter. Wagner outside. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. Pass to Black. To halt the run. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Outside Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Porzingis is a huge presence. Sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul. Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Isaac, he's checked in for Batase. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Wagner. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fires in the triple. Wagner's got 8.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Outside, Brown. The 3. Unable to get that one. Magic trail by 10. Wagner, the pass to Isaac, and the layup is good. Isaac's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Outside White. There's 14 seconds left in the half. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by Carter. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Celtics up by 8. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. Game 3 here at the half, and it is a substantial deficit for the Orlando Magic.
So, the shot selection. You can't heave up anything and just keep hoping to get hot. They have to make better choices.
Yeah, shooting under 35%, not going to get you back into a game. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Magic trail by 8. On the court right now for the Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Carter from outside, and the three-pointer goes. Carter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Carter Jr. is selective from deep, but he has a good sense for when he should fire from there.
Back to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Magic shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday passes to White. Back to Holiday. From 10 feet away. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got 10.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothered interior defense.
Wagner against Brown. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Magic trail by 7. Now here's Wagner. He's got 10. Pass to Black. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Brown passes to Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Tatum with a screen. Porzingis finds Brown. Off target from 3-point range. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Black passes to Carter. Over Porzingis. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. Celtics lead by 5. On the wing, Holiday. Tatum against Bancaro. Tatum with a screen. Holiday passes to Tatum. And the 3 off target. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Carter. Carter, a screen on Brown. Black, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
The 3, Porzingis. It's hauled in by Black. Magic trail by 5. And Carroll with a screen on Holiday. Wagner outside. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the basket by Holiday.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 8. Here's Black. Pass to Anthony from downtown. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Brown against Wagner. Shoots over Brown. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Magic trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Black. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anthony. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, from range, Anthony can be pretty consistent, so you really have to keep an eye on him out there.
Here's Pritchard. And he drives in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Black. And it's off from 3-point range. Boston leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Franz Wagner.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Bataze comes in for Carter, and it's Isaac in for Banchero. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. That one misses. Magic trail by 8. Isaac in the post. Pass to Black. Picked by Isaac. Looking to get back on track. Out to Anthony. Here's Bataze. Off target from outside. Celtics lead by 8. Here's Pritchard. Brown passes to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 19 points.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Yep, that one's good. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. That shot off. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Back to Isaac. Wagner with a screen. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
30 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Brown. 19 points in the game. 17 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner outside. Isaac with a screen on Holiday. Here's Black. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics. They're up 7. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Celtics lead by 7. They've got Goga Bitadze, Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's De Silva in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Pritchard. Takes one from 10 feet. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts. And Orlando has possession. 7-point differential. There's the double team with Horford. Tipped. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Bitadze with a screen. It's Anthony on the take. Boston pulls it in. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Back to Banchero. From behind the arc. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
It's rebounded by Banchero.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. The floater, got a hand on it. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. To the middle. To stop the drought. Uses the glass to drop it in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Boston leading by 4. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Hauser. 6 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Isaac with it. Horford covering. Anthony outside. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anthony. Horford, a screen on Anthony. Here's Pritchard. Hits a three-pointer. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Anthony. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Hauser. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one. Magic trail by 6. Pass to Isaac. Oh, from deep. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Next. Get down. Show us those moves.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. To tie it up. Knocks down the triple. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Now here's White. Porzingis with it. The three is up. Oh, KP with the three.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Brown against Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Here's Black. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance.
And how's this for a response? I mean, these teams are just going at each other from downtown.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Porzingis sets a screen. The three. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Black passes to Carter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 5 rebounds in the game. Carter, a screen on White. Here's Black. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
And the basket by Holiday.
Biggest play of the night. Holiday not shy in the moment.
Orlando trailing here. Wagner, the pass to Black. Wagner outside. Van Carroll the screen. And it's Wagner missing. Boston shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Porzingis. And it's in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Black. Off target with the three.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though. Well, you know who their number one option is when they need a big bucket. And Tatum rarely disappoints.
Here's Black, following the bucket by Boston. Wagner for three. Can't get it to drop. And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And the Magic call time here. They're behind by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Orlando with the ball. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Good read from the big man, Carter Jr. That kind of unselfishness goes a long way.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from three, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
The three from Banchero. Boston pulls it in, and he commits the intentional foul.
Paulo Banchero. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So we see Boston get the win here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, and keep playing my game. Don't doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything can fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
Sparklers out, time to celebrate.